Yeah, I mean, they just outplayed us tonight. You know, they did a lot of great things on the offensive end. And, yeah, I mean, they just outplayed us.
How much did their big day we're down below hurt you guys at all today?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you got 5, 6 guys that get thrown at you and can do different things, it obviously affects the way you're going to play. And, you know, they're great down low. And, I mean, weren't able to guard them today.
Was there a moment you thought you guys could get a run going? It seemed like a couple of times in that second half, and then they hit big shots on you.
Yeah, I mean, every time we thought we were going to go on a little run, you know, they had an answer for it. And, I mean, it just was that type of a night.
Tyler, when you look at your season and the ups and downs and the losing skid in January, struggling down the stretch, what does getting this far mean to this team?
It means a lot, you know. I feel like we showed a lot of heart and a lot of hustle out there, and you know, we were determined to win every game, and it didn't go that way, you know, at every point in the season. So obviously we're grateful to be in this position, and you know, we wish we could have gone farther, but it was definitely a heck of a year.
You've had a really great experience, but you have 2 fifth-year grad students who stuck around, able to get this far. There's been some NBA talk about you and Malachi. How much will having that veteran leadership make you think about what you're going to do next?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously paid off for them. You know, they've had great careers, and they turned out to be great players here at SU. And I mean, I'm definitely going to take after them and, you know, just think about everything. But, you know, they're obviously great players, and they mean the world to us.
Mike's been so good all year. To beat a team like this, I mean, he probably wasn't at his best. I haven't heard what he said yet, but it's tough to win when he's not getting kind of what you expect out of him, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's our guy. You know, he's our go-to guy, and you know, it was just a tough night for them, or for him. I mean, it was a tough night for a lot of guys on the team. You know, Malachi and Trev played unbelievable, and you know, it went back to our defense. I think, you know, offense usually takes care of itself for us, but we just weren't able to get stops.
What improvements have you seen in yourself from the beginning of this year to now?
I would just say confidence-wise, I feel like I'm pretty confident in my game, and that was something I struggled with throughout the year. But I mean, I'm definitely more confident and in a better mental state of mind, I guess, in my game.
On the offensive glass or something, kicking out to Trevor and Mike for Malachi for a 3, but we just ain't getting them extra stops anymore. So.
Tawan, what did Joe Biden say in the locker room to you guys afterward?
He said keep our heads up. We don't really got nothing to be down about because we fought all year, and he was just proud of us.
I know it just ended, but what was this experience like for you, this playoff run for this whole team?
I mean, it was real exciting. I'm really proud of my teammates, how we fought this whole tournament. We was down a few games, we came back, and that just showed our character. Everybody go out there and play with heart. And unfortunately, we lost today, so I'm still proud of all my teammates, though.
As far as Carolina's talent level overall, I mean, obviously you guys have seen a lot of great teams this season, but where do you kind of see them stacking up overall, especially up there in the front court?
Oh, yeah, I mean, they're pretty good. They got 4 or 5 big men that alternate all the time. They got good guards that get it in the paint and dish it off to bigs. Overall, they're a really good team.
And then as far as this run moving into the next season, what do you kind of see this as doing? These extra practices, these extra games, you know, beating some good teams, kind of moving into the 2016, 2017?
I mean, making a run like this for our next year team, that just make us even more hungry to make it back here next year because we know how we could get here, and with hard work and playing together, we could make a run next year too.
To get as far as you did.
We've been through so much as a team, and it's an amazing accomplishment, but I think we all know we came up a little shorter than we wanted to. And just got to get back next year.
Mal, are you able to appreciate the fact that the Vice President of the United States was in this locker room?
Yeah, that means a lot. Him just coming, being a Syracuse fan, and supporting us is a huge deal, and a lot of people don't get to experience that.
Did he send you guys a message after the game, or was he just here in support?
He congratulated us on a great season, just to keep our heads up.
Sarah, good physical play underneath. How much does that just grind on you after a while, as big and strong as that Carolina front line is?
It's difficult. They did a great job getting the ball inside, and when you rotated over, they had dump down passes. They did a good job finishing. It was difficult tonight for us.
You guys have made a habit of getting on these runs. In the second half, we saw it in Gonzaga, we saw it in the Virginia game. Did you think tonight it was there? Were there a couple of spurts where you thought you might have it?
If we were able to get a couple more stops, I think it would happen. We would go on a little run, but then they would come down and score an easy basket, or Paige would hit a three, and that hurts us.
Yeah, you hit that big three that cut it to 7. Malachi 10-0 run. Talk about the thoughts right then. What were you guys thinking? Here we go.
We was hoping that, but if we just had got to stop, maybe even one or two, I think we would have been able to get back in that game.
What were they doing that was so effective?
They just made big shots. Against Virginia and Gonzaga, they turned the ball over, and they missed, and we were able to capitalize on it. But this North Carolina did a great job making shots.
How about for you? Great season, made a big a name for yourself going forward. What are your thoughts?
Had a decent year. Want to go figure things out and get better. Just be ready for next year.
And Tyler was talking about so many young pieces coming back. Talk about what this run does for you guys going into the offseason.
It does a lot. It helps us out in recruiting-wise, and we have some pieces coming in next year. And I think we're going to be really good.
And have you made up your mind about testing the waters or coming back?
I'm not answering any questions about the NBA draft.
Yeah, definitely. It never feels good to lose, but I think we had some pretty good games, especially in the tournament. And I'm proud of what we did as a team, and we just take this game as a learning experience.
Look, so you just ran into a bigger, better team.
I mean, that's tough to say. I think they definitely played better. They had a better game today, and they did a lot of good things, and that's why we lost the game.
How tough was it down low they're so big?
I mean, they have like 3 or 4 bigs, and they're all really talented, and they go after a lot of rebounds and everything. I mean, I think we did a pretty good job of competing. We just didn't win the game. They got the best of us today.
What was different tonight, Tyler? You guys cut it to 7 there. It looked like you're going to do it again. What was different?
We cut it to 7, then they come down and hit a 3, and we make a shot. Then they make a shot. We just couldn't get the stops we needed in order to cut the lead to what we needed to.
And how frustrating was that? Because you knew what they wanted to do. You guys talked about it.
It's frustrating, but they're really talented offensive teams. If you leave them open, most likely they're going to score, and they definitely did that today. And yeah, we couldn't get back in the game once we were down.
Obviously, it's a great accomplishment to make the Final Four. When you lose at the Final Four, does it hurt more or does it hurt less because you did get here?
Loss always hurts, but I mean, I'm proud of how far we came in the Final Four. I mean, especially the way we got here by fighting in every game and winning. And you know, they like I said, they just got the best of us today. But I'm proud of how far we came.
You look ahead to next year, and you're losing Benajay and Cooney. What have those 2 guys meant, and how tough is it going to be to see them go?
It's tough, you know. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. They let us here, and it's definitely not going to be easy trying to play with them. Without them next year. But like I said, we just have to get ready this offseason and get ready for next year.
You must feel good about everybody that's coming back, though. Talk about how this run helps kind of going into the offseason and next year.
It definitely helps. I mean, you take the positives out of what happened. Like, it was a learning experience all year, from losing to winning to everything that happened. And you know, you just take it and like you said, just bring it into next year.